So there's something we haven't quite talked about this week's Quantum Era event, and that is the fact that if you do have an excess of both gems and heroic trolls, even as a free to play, and you may need either a glorious flag selection box or a mysterious artifact selection box, there's a very easy way to get it this week, and we're going to show you guys exactly how to do it. Is it worthwhile? That's up to you to decide if you have the extra stuff in order to get it done. If you don't have 2,000 heroic trolls or probably less than 1,500, you probably don't even want to consider this, but if you do have a little bit of excess, you could consider it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. Interesting thing about this week's event in the Quantum Era is the fact that you can kind of decide what type of blocks to go for. As you guys know, there are minor, moderate, and severe contaminations here, and they're indicated by minors being a single block, moderate being the 4, and then the big ones all the way down here at the 3rd level being these giant clusters. Those giant clusters are the severe contamination. Now what you can do is on this 3rd level, you can ignore everything else on here and only go for this guy right here. What that also means is technically going for the layer 6 is a little bit easier too, because on layer 6 you can skip these 13 contaminations, which saves you what, 10 plus like 15 to 20-ish. So like it is cheaper than what we originally thought the way the event was going to play out, which is interesting. So this guy right here could be better. I'm going to show you guys exactly what we need to do it. Number one, we need to go through and we need to do all 25 of these throws. So this is going to be the most tedious part of this, because as you all know, this event doesn't allow you to throw multiple at the same time. How they decide which events are allowed to do this and which are not, I have not a single clue. It's honestly quite stupid. But that's neither here nor there. This is going to be the important part to get done. And again, this is only going to be something you want to do if you have an excess of gems as well. If this is literally going to zero your gems out, I don't know if this is worth it, because again, we're only getting a mysterious artifact selection chest or a glorious flag chest. We're not getting like a core of origin or a sublimation or anything like that. In order to get there, you're probably gonna have to go more like 12 to 1,500 heroic scrolls in this event, which I don't know is really worth it, especially since next month in June is the 8th anniversary of Idle Heroes and the upcoming Transcendence Hero. We should be getting somewhere in the ballpark, I'd imagine, between 300 and 700 heroic scrolls just from login rewards during anniversary, because the past 2 years, or rather 3 years, have been what, in 2023 we got 700 for logging in. The year before that in 2022 we got 500, and the year before that we got like 300. So they've been scaling it up. Hey, maybe we see 900 this year. That would be amazing. But again, this strategy right here is only if you have an excess of heroic scrolls and you can afford to drop about 200 of them on this event. First and foremost, what we need to get done is we need to get this chest right here with the 35, what are they called again? Oh, I keep forgetting. I want to keep saying like chips, but I know they're not. Pure fragments. That's what we're going for here. Now, we're basically coming away from this event with 2 of these artifact chests, and that's pretty solid, I must say. That's a good pickup, because this one alone is solid just for the gems, and if you can get another one for just like 200 scrolls, I don't know. I hate using more of the premium event resources just for a chest, but it is definitely something you can do, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to do this. Why DH Games? Why do you do this to us? You have some events so easy where I can just do like max 50, go, 1 click, the event is done. And other ones it's like, all right, you're gonna have to spend about 5 minutes clicking 2 buttons over and over again just to get your rewards, and even then it's got a tedious animation that makes it go even slower. It's cool that we're getting more events like this that have the more graphical flair to it, which is awesome. I just wish the events themselves weren't so reward stagnant. There's the word I want to look for. We're just getting like the same reward structure, and we're not getting better rewards as time goes on. Literally 2023 events felt so good until about halfway through the year, and then since then it feels like so many events are just so lackluster, or it takes so much. How many times have we seen last year where it only took like 700 to 900 heroic scrolls to get like a premium good amount of rewards, and now they're back to doing like 1200 to 1800. Like, I don't know what change happened, but we're back to being in a worse situation. And it's the same rewards too. It's a core, well, I mean, before it was sublimation only, now it's a core or a sublimation. But to be fair, Core of Origin is not that strong of a power system. It's literally there just to get Destiny Transition done. So we got this done. Awesome. We got the 35, and I'll show you guys exactly how we're going to play this out. So we're going to go through and we're going to get all these guys done on the first couple floors. And again, you can click on any of them that you want. You are getting some bonus rewards too, which is cool. And sometimes you'll get a critical hit that'll actually hit 2 blocks at the same time. I don't think we've had that happen a single time yet. We have not got a single critical hit. Because even if you crit on one of these, it's supposed to, there we go. We finally got it. I clicked here and it got an extra one. So it's kind of weird how that's working, but essentially what happens is you need to get past the second layer and then you need to get to the third layer. When you get to the third layer, this right here, see this block on the side? This is what you want to go for. You don't want to touch anything else on the board. Now, sadly, the crits are just random. And sometimes it works in your favor, other times it does not. It takes some other stuff off the board. So as you guys can see, we need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more hits, which actually means in our situation, we need to do what? Yeah, 200, because 5 is, well, we could do 100 and see how it turns out. Let's see how this goes. We're going to do 100 pull. We got a clean punch. Awesome. Don't really care about anything else. We do get some refund on those scrolls at least, which is not bad. And then we come back down here and we're gonna go 1. We did get a crit, but it did not crit onto this right here. We need this to crit right here. It does not. And this is where we need to now go ahead and use another 100 scrolls. So you can get lucky. You can actually get super, super lucky here. I think we have enough space. We do. So we have to do that second pull right there, which then we can claim out additional rewards. And again, you are getting some refund on these heroic scrolls this event, so it's not that bad. And then all we have to do is hit that last spot right there, and that allows you to claim out the chest. Bam, right there. And we got it for about 200 scrolls. Among that, we're getting other resources, which is good, but the highlight here is you're coming away from this event with 2 of these chests. Granted, both of them are the ones that do not have Auspicious Lucky Cat, I believe. Yeah, no Auspicious Lucky Cat, but again, it's not really an artifact most people need to go for. It is the newest one, but this is the strategy as you see it. Again, I just want to reiterate that this is not something everybody should do. However, it can be a decent strategy if it's someone who has a decent amount of scrolls, and maybe you even high roll and you get it done with a single 100 summon pull, because that could be absolutely amazing. You see, we almost did it right there. We just needed like one more crit chance and it would have been done. So pretty interesting event. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know if you guys did this yourself. I'll see you guys next time.